I'm going to try to make a quick video on broadcasting with Ustream. Hopefully everything's working okay and you could hear me. And go over here and open up my browser now. I have it set right now as my default. That way I'm not typing and messing around trying to find Ustream in my channel. But basically, you go to Ustream, you log into Ustream. I'm logged in as SiShong. So this is already my channel, so I'm actually in my channel. I would recommend going into your channel, make sure everything works properly. If you have more than one channel and you want to make sure you're broadcasting on the right channel, this is the way to do it. You go into your channel, and at the top here you click Broadcast Now. Now it's going to ask you, what channel you want to broadcast in. This is the channel, so I'm just going to hit Broadcast. Now you're going to get this pop-up window here. Let's give it time to load up. Now it's going to ask if you want Ustream to use your camera microphone. Well, obviously if you're going to broadcast, you do. So you're going to click Allow. And now you notice that I'm broadcasting the exact same thing that I'm recording now. And if you look here, you see the meter jumping up and down, so that means the audio's working. You want to make sure you got video broadcast checked, audio broadcast checked. We want to make sure you see these lights moving back and forth, which means your audio's working. And this is your volume control here. If you look over here, it says server found, connected, connecting connected. So if it says connecting connected, everything should be fine on Ustream's end. You have your camera choices here. I'm using Webcam Max right now to video record the screen, and I actually have two cameras set up. So right now I'm using the microphone from my Sony camcorder, and I will be adjusting these things. Video quality, if you have it towards the left, you notice the screen still looks good and everything. That's because you're on local monitor. Local monitor means you are viewing directly from your camera. I recommend you go to server monitor. That is what you're actually going to broadcast. And if you notice, the video quality is very bad. It's very pixelated. You can't even barely make out what's going on here. So you adjust your video quality. I would recommend maxing it out, obviously. If your internet is not strong enough at this setting, you'll notice that your broadcast would be choppy. It'll probably drop a few times. You could come back in here and adjust it little by little until you have a decent picture and decent quality stream where it's not going to be all choppy. But I'm pretty good with my internet and all that stuff, so I just leave it maxed. Audio, if you click on it, double click on it, it'll say what it is. 11's not the greatest. Normally people like 22. Some people get excessive, they get real high. 22's fine. And once you pick the camera you want and everything, I'm going to be switching that. Then you can start broadcast. So you go over here and you pick your camera. Now I have software, I have different cameras and everything to choose from. Right now I'm going to go with my Sony camera. And you can see the video. The quality is not the greatest because I'm trying to show you what it looks like with a lower end camera. So this is an old camcorder that I have, and that's the video setting, and this is actually the mic from that camera. And now I'm going to switch to a higher quality camera. If it's gonna let me with all this software I'm running. And there we go. Now this is a higher quality camera. It's still not the greatest. The lighting in here is not too good. And I'm actually gonna switch microphones because does it work? Yeah, it's working. Because I want to use the microphone from my camera. Now, once I start recording, then you'll notice it'll be streaming everything. Now, a lot of people think cameras are everything, or internet's everything. It's a combination of your computer, your camera, and lighting. If you have a cheap camera, I'm going to go back to my other camera here. If you don't have a good quality camera, you don't have good quality microphones, your internet's weak, your computer's weak, your broadcast is not going to be too good. Now I'm going to turn the lights off. So I'm actually going to be in no light whatsoever. I mean, it's not completely pitch dark in my room, but I even have the window covered, not much sunlight. So there's not much lighting in here. And you can see the quality of the camera and the quality of the broadcast. My camera actually has a night vision setting, so it'd be kind of cool to play around with it. But now, this is very low light. And I'm going to switch to my other camera. And you'll notice the difference. It's practically no light. I mean, it's very dark in my room. Most of the light right now is from my monitor, my 26-inch screen monitor on the side, and a little bit of light coming from the window. But a majority of the light that's being used is just from my monitor. So this is a very low light area, but yet you could still see me. And what I'm going to start the broadcast now. All you do is hit start broadcast. Now we're broadcasting. A lot of people like to record, so you can click record. Now I'm broadcasting and recording. Now, if you have your channel open like I do, you just come down here. You could already see that my name's on here. And after a few seconds, it should automatically start. If it doesn't, you just click refresh. You notice there's a delay. You're probably hearing a lot of echoing or anything like that, or something like that. You don't want to listen to your own broadcast, so you come down here and you mute yourself. Now, some people want to hear themselves talk. I don't know why, because I could hear myself talk. And there is a delay. There's always going to be a delay. Delays are normal. You cannot control that. What you could control is how much of a delay. The higher quality broadcast that you put out, the more of a delay you're going to have. So you got to take that in consideration. If you don't see anyone typing, one or two things. Either there's three things. There's no one in your room, which you'll be able to tell. The delay is so long that they haven't even seen any video yet, or you're not logged in. You should see your name here. If you don't see your name in the chat room, then you're logged into Ustream, but you're not logged into the chat, probably. So you're not going to see anyone type. You want to be logged in the chat. Now, I don't need to be in my actual room.